Okay, let's talk side hustles and how I've managed to stay home with my kids for the last 19 years. I have tried a lot of different things over the years. I've had to get scrappy at different times. Sometimes we've had more money, sometimes we've had less. I've never had a side hustle when I've been rolling in it. And that is partly because I also homeschool my kids, so I don't have the school hours in the day to work on my business. That being said, my side income has always helped pay the bills. So first I'm going to share with you the side hustles I did quite early on that made a little bit of money, but definitely weren't easy or lucrative enough to keep going. And then tomorrow I'll come back and I'll share with you the ones I'm doing now that I've been doing for a while, that I'm building on, that I will continue to, hopefully, until I stop working one day. So the first one, and the one that was the most fun, is I sold tie-dye clothing. I used to make tie-dye clothing. I'd go to folk festivals. I'd bring my family sometimes so my kids and my husband could hang out at the festival for the day. And I would sell shirts, baby onesies, all this kind of cute stuff. I used commercial dye and I learned some really cool tie-dye techniques. That definitely was not consistent income, but there were shows that I made decent money. The reason I stopped is I had a health scare, and the dye you breathe in can be toxic if you do not have the proper gear. Unfortunately, I was young and foolish and didn't even wear a mask, so I gave that up. The second one I did was MLM. Come on, which mom has not done MLM? I did the essential oil thing. The reason I did not stick with it is because, frankly, I'm a really bad MLM salesperson. The third thing I did was a rural newspaper route, and this is where I would load up my kids in the vehicle and we would drive for hours as I delivered newspapers to all the mailboxes. Now, this was at a time when we were really desperate for money, and I took the job out of pure desperation. It was just what I had to do at the time. The money was horrible. The wear and tear on my vehicle was worse. I do not recommend it unless you find a newspaper job that pays well. I also did before and after school care for a short time. That was a little bit of extra money and it didn't require all day like a home daycare. And so that worked well for a little while. But over time, it just didn't fit in my lifestyle as a homeschool mom. So come back tomorrow. I'll share with you the side hustles I do now. I do diversify my income, so it's not all coming from one spot. I do not make a load of money because, again, I am a homeschool mom and I'm fitting it into the crevices of my day. But it helps pay the bills and it might be something you're interested in.